Shining high. It's just that a little bit of that really high larynx, kind of Kermity. Shining high. What up, guys? It's your boy Matt from RamseyVoice.com, and we're back in the studio again, which can only mean one possible thing, which is that I'm going to do some more reactions today. And I am so excited about that because I really feel like now that I'm responding to comments more, like I really feel like I'm getting to know you guys so well. And I really, really appreciate all of the love and also just all of the trashiest stuff that you guys post in the comments about me, about my dog, about my hair. I really appreciate it all. You jerks. No, I love you. I really appreciate you guys watching. And I'm super excited because today we are going to be looking at another Katrina Velarde video. And this is one that, oh my God, so many people have requested. They're like, oh my God, you have to listen to her impersonations. They are just so amazing. And so I'm really, really excited. Now, if you guys find this video helpful, make sure that you like, comment with the next kind of video that you want to see me do, either another Katrina Velarde video or who knows, a non-Filipino singer video. Who could imagine me reacting to a non-Filipino singer at this point? And, you know, make sure that you subscribe and turn on notifications for this channel. But I also have a very special surprise for you guys waiting at the end of this video. I'm going to unveil a brand new segment that I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to be super excited about, and a few of you are just going to absolutely hate me for. So make sure that you watch the whole video. But before we jump into the reaction, we've got to take a look at our high note and low note today. This is the part of the show where I look at some of the nicest comments that people have left on my channel and some of the just the dirtiest, scummiest things I've ever seen in my life. Now, they're not that bad. All right, so let's get started off today with Grace Wright, who said, I don't mind the pausing at all. It's because that I pause because these are reaction videos, because I'm a real vocal coach, that I'm giving my my authentic analysis and reaction to these singers. I don't mind the pausing at all. I'm not a singer and I can't sing, but I like all the lessons you're giving and it's good to learn something new. Don't mind the bashers. Born and raised in the Philippines, moved to the US in 2011. Love your reaction. Love you, Grace. And I want you to know, and I think that this is something that's really, really common, is that there's a difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. And there are a lot of people who are just like, singing is just something that I will never, ever be able to do. However, anybody can learn to sing. And I cannot emphasize that enough. Anyone can learn to sing, guys. If I learned how to do it, you can absolutely learn to do it too. It just takes time, practice, and the right singing techniques. So if I'm pausing and if I'm giving you guys techniques that they're using, these famous artists are using, it's because they have done these exercises. They have learned how to use these parts of their voice. And even if they've never taken voice lessons, they've figured it out on their own. But there's no doubt about it. Anyone can learn to sing, even you, Grace. And then our low note today is going to come from JNV of Call of Duty Mobile, okay, who said, so annoying kind of reactor. You paused and focusing with the technicals, not with the performance. Well, JNV, that's the whole point of an analysis. If you just want to listen to the performance, just go and watch the video itself. Just watch the original performer, because my channel is dedicated to those people that want to understand the technical aspects behind what these singers are doing and what makes them so great. So sorry about you, but I'm not going to change that. Okay, now that we've got that out of the way, let's jump into our reaction of Katrina Velarde impersonating singers. And remember, watch until the very end of the video because I've got a very, very special new segment that I want to show with you guys. Here we go. Oh, she's got her baby! The Burn All-Star impersonation. Is that her baby? It's so cute.
We don't have to worry about nothing. Cause we got the fire and we're burning our little to something.
Wow.
They're gonna see us in outer space, light it up. Like we're the stars of the human race. When the lights turn down,
she's using that really high larynx.
Giving love to the world. We'll be raising our head, shining up to the sky. Cause we got the fire, fire, fire. Oh, we got the fire, fire, fire. Oh, we gonna let it burn, 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 burn.
Okay, so back to the Ellie Goulding. So what was really cool about that?
Well, she was using a really, really high larynx, and basically she's compressing the amount of
Space in her throat in order to create this.
this really, really kind of high sound. At the same time, it was kind of breathy. Da-da-da.
And sometimes that's really, really helpful to help singers hit higher notes in their voice. However, it's really important, and specifically with a singer like Katrina Velarde, she is such a balanced singer, guys. She's such an amazing singer that she always sings with like what a lot of people would think of as like an open throat, in that her larynx is a lot more balanced. She does not sing with a super high larynx very often, except when she's belting, which is very, very common. So that was really, really cool. Oh my God. Let's jump into Shakira. Shakira, Shakira.
And we got the fire, fire, fire. Oh, we gonna let it burn, burn. We gonna let it burn, 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 burn.
Look at her lips.
We gonna let it. We don't wanna leave. No.
So with the Shakira, what she nailed exactly is she's got this like really, really kind of narrow opening at the end, and that's making her flip a lot too. Baby, you're gonna let it burn, 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 burn. And she also got Shakira's flips perfectly. Let's look at Mariah Carey. Oh my God, this is amazing.
No, we just wanna be right now, right?
Yeah.
All we see.
Hold on, just look at her baby. Just look at her baby when she hits that whistle note. That's it right there. That baby is so cute. That's like, yeah, my mom's doing that whistle thing again. And she's just like, oh my God, my mom's doing it again. Oh, I hate this. And with the Michael Jackson, what she really, really got nicely was that like a little bit of like grunts that he does before he does releases. We call those attacks. So like the way he's like he's like, it's all happening before he opens his mouth or before she opens her mouth in this particular case. I love her baby. Oh! Okay, so what she's doing really, really well with Christina is she's got that shining high. It's just that a little bit of that really high larynx, kind of Kermity. Shining high. Christina is so good at transitioning between those really, really high head voice notes and sometimes adding a little bit of that. And that's coming from that kind of like high larynx. She's like contracting all these extrinsic muscles in her voice to create that sound. But at the same time, the next second, she'll just go up to like a super head voice and it'll be beautiful. That's a really high larynx, really small space.
Fun, fun, fun.
Oh yeah. Look at her tongue. Showing alone. Now, I think that she's being maybe a little bit unfair to Celine Dion here because I'm not saying that she's not doing a great impersonation of her. She really, really is. But the thing is that the way that Katrina is creating that burn is by pulling her tongue back. And you can almost see it kind of like flat against the back of her mouth when she's doing this. Let's see if there's a good one. There it is right there. And she's basically holding her tongue back. And that's kind of creating a little bit of that operatic sound that Celine is really, really well known for. That very pronounced, very clean. I don't want to say that Celine's an opera singer. She's certainly not. However, she brings a little bit of that kind of classical bel canto sound to her performance. Katrina, in order to create that is giving her a little bit of that kind of sound, but that is kind of the way she sounds. So Katrina's doing a great job.
gonna let it burn.
Who's this?
Burn. We can light it up, 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 so they can put it out, out, out. We can
Oh, she
light
went
it
back.
out.
Oh my God, those riffs.
Oh, Lordy.
Yep.
We can light it. We can light it. We can light it.
Oh my God, look how high her larynx was on that. It's just like so bright. I don't think that's exactly the way that Jessie J sounds. She has a lot of what they call squealo. She has a lot of twang. She has a lot of cut when she sings those higher notes in her voice. I don't think she has that much. That's the only impression that I've heard that is maybe like, I wouldn't get who that is if she just sang that on her own.
Lights are down, they don't know what they heard. Strike a match, play alone. Give a word to the world. We'll be raising our hand, shining up to the sky.
That sounds more like
'Cause
Jessie.
we got a fire, 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 and we got a fire, fire, fire.
She's like yelling in her baby's ear, and the baby is like totally fine with this. Gonna let it burn, burn, burn.
Lights are down, they don't know what they heard. Strike the match, play alone. Give love to the world. We'll be raising our hand, shining up to the sky. 'Cause we got a fire, 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 and we got a fire, 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 and we gonna let it burn.
E flat 6 up there. Oh my God, guys, this was absolutely amazing. Now, which of these do you guys think was Katrina Velarde's favorite impersonation to do? Go ahead and leave that in the comments. I'll be in there. I'll respond with my absolute favorite one too, but I want to know what you guys thought. Now, no surprises here. Katrina Velarde is impersonating several different singers in this amazing song. Absolutely a 5-star performance. Now, I promised you guys a special treat if you stuck around to the end of this episode, and I want to unveil a brand new segment that I am super excited about. A lot of people respond on my channel saying like, hey, we don't want to hear your tutorials. We just want to see your reactions. But this is a learning opportunity. The whole reason that I'm doing these videos is so that you guys can find it helpful, so that you can understand what it is that I'm hearing and what I teach my own students, so that you can start to do it yourself. So I thought I wanted to introduce a brand new segment on the show, really short vocal tips. I call it 2-minute tutorials. And so what we're going to do is we're going to put 2 minutes on the timer, and I'm going to pick one technique that I saw Katrina doing in this particular performance, and I'm going to break it down and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it in your own voice. Sound good? All right, let's put 2 minutes on the clock.
Okay, your timer is set for 2 minutes.
Okay, the timer is going. So what I want to show you guys how to do today is I want to show you how to go for those little bits of, I was talking about in her Ellie Goulding impression, about how she was basically singing with a little bit of a high larynx with also a very breathy sound. Now, this is really common in a lot of the indie alt kind of like pop singers today. Ellie Goulding is a great example of a singer like this. And the way that you do it is basically you just raise your larynx slightly, kind of like you're about to swallow, and then you add a little bit of breath to it. So what you're going to do is you're going to go for a little bit of this kind of lighter, kind of closer sound, and then you're going to sing on that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that on a 5-tone scale for guys. So we're going to sing right around here. It's a little breathy, it's a little bit high, it's a little tight, kind of like, ah. Now, ladies, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do that right here. Ah. And you can apply this to lots of great songs like, all along it was a fever. Just keeping it really light and the larynx just a little bit high is going to help you sing that really kind of light, young kind of sound. You could also maybe do some Ariana Grande kind of covers like this with this little bit of kind of a higher, tighter, but breathy sound at the same time. Let's do one more on a slightly longer scale. Let's do that on a neigh, like neigh, 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 neigh. Guys, you can join me right down here. Nay, 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 nay. It's a high larynx, but a little bit breathy, just a little bit light, and that's how you get that kind of like Ellie Goulding high larynx but breathy sound. All right, that is 2 minutes on the clock. I hope you guys found this little tutorial super helpful. If so, make sure that you smash that like button, comment with the next song that you want to see me react to, subscribe, and turn on notifications for this channel. Or if you found this tutorial helpful and you want to learn how to sing better today, check out my complete singing course, Master Your Voice.